We got Devin Haney capping again. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this dude, man. And I feel bad for him because all he's trying to do is sell himself and get the people behind him. But bro, your fighting style is boring. And it don't have nothing to do with being a pure boxer. There's hella pure boxers that's entertaining. The best example was Shakur, who you always get compared to, which is a horrible comparison because you're nothing like Shakur Stevenson. That's a lazy comparison. They look at y'all as both boxers so they compare y'all to and act like y'all got equal or similar skill sets, and that couldn't be further from the truth. When Shakur goes in that ring, he's looking to beat somebody the fuck up. Shakur ain't in there to play no games. Does he lack power? Yeah. But that doesn't change the way he approaches the fight. And he goes in there looking to hurt somebody. With Devin, you're boring, bro. You ain't going in there to fight. You going in there to jab and get by. You ain't trying to do nothing but get by. But anyway, he did an interview with the 85 South show. And he went on there and told them multiple lies right to their face. Starting with this one.
Talking about this boxing shit, let's talk some San Francisco shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was born in San Francisco, but, you know, I'm from Oakland.
Yep.
Cat. That's Cat. What Takeoff say?
Cat.
Devin Haney has been in Las Vegas. Hold on. Not even Las Vegas. He been in the suburbs of Las Vegas since he was 7 years old. You're from Henderson, Nevada, bro. You're not from no Oakland. What are you talking about? Were you born there? Yeah. But that's like 21 Savage. 21 Savage was born in London. But he been in Atlanta since he was 7 years old. He's from Atlanta. Just because you was born somewhere and you probably went back a couple times, a couple summers through your life, go spend a couple weeks at your grandma's house during the summer, doesn't make you from somewhere, bro. You are from Henderson, Nevada. Just like Errol Spence. Errol Spence was born in Long Island, New York. He was raised in Dallas, Texas. He's from Dallas. So Devin, stop going around lying to people like that. Is your pop from Oakland? Yeah, Bill was a real Oakland dude. You? No. You're from Las Vegas, bro.
So I was fighting in the daytime when I was fighting on the undercard. It was like fucking 4 p.m.
Right. So do the people be there? I mean, people love fight. They be there, but
shit, barely. Like my only people who was in there was really like my family. Like really, like it wasn't nobody in there. It was a whole empty arena. And then when I fought, it was filled up. When I headlined, it was filled up, and it was all for me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Devin, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, seriously, bro. When have you ever looked out in the stands of one of your fights and was like, damn, it's packed in here? I don't know if y'all know this, but Devin Haney hasn't fought in front of 5,000 people yet in the U.S. Not as a headliner. The last time he fought here was in Vegas at the MGM, and there was less than 4,000 people there. In an arena that holds close to 17,000, it was less than 4,000 people there. In his hometown of Las Vegas. And before that, his fight before that, when he fought Jorge Linares, it was less than 5,000 again. But I give him credit, it was sold out. The show was sold out. But it was less than 5,000 people that was sold out. And again, it was in his hometown of Las Vegas, where he'd been raised and growing up and been all in the gyms at since he was 7 years old. Like, look at this right here. Shakur's last fight did 10,000. That's more than Devin's last two fights combined. And I don't want to hear y'all Haney fans talking about, oh, he fought in front of 40,000 against Cambosis. That was for Cambosis in Australia, in his country. Them people came out for George Cambosis. They would have came out like that for anybody. Because the rest of the world is not like the U.S. Where combat sports, boxing, MMA, all that other shit is like secondary sports. In the US, it's football, basketball, hockey, baseball, and then boxing and other fighting sports. In the rest of the world, it's combat sports and soccer. And everything else is secondary. So that's why it was like that in Australia. They didn't care that it was Devin Haney. And that's why he hates on Gervonta Davis so much. He can't figure out why people love Tank so much and don't give a fuck about him. Which he just came out in another interview, again, hating on Tank again.
Every fight is a fucking tune-up these days. Like, everybody say, oh, they got a tune-up, this is tune-up, 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 tune-up. Like, how many tune-ups you gotta do? Tank been doing tune-ups for how long now? Every fight is a fucking tune-up, so...
He'll say some shit like that because his head's gassed up off him beating George bum-ass Kambosos. He'll say some shit like that and then come back and say some shit like this, and nobody even blinks an eye to this bullshit.
A lot of fights too, right?
Yeah, I was fighting in Mexico, like all the way to like my 19th fight. Well, off and on, but majority of the time, that after my 19th fight, I didn't go back to Mexico.
Why?
He spent his first 19 fights down in Mexico beating up cab drivers, but wants to talk about Tank's resume because he's gassed up off beating Kambosos. Like, be real with yourself, bro. Your first 19 fights was in Mexico against people that had to get up and go to work in the morning. Gervonta Davis at 21, 22 years old became a world champion in his 17th fight against an undefeated champion. And before that, he had already beat a former champion and Cristobal Cruz. But y'all, out of all those lies he sat in front of those people and sat in front of those men and lied right in their face, this gotta be the worst one. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit right here.
Knockouts be happening when like it be like the snapback where you get punched and then like that'll fuck your equilibrium, your whole shit up. Or if you get hit with an uppercut, snap your neck back so you work your neck to keep it strong.
So it's really...
Devin, bro, you the last person that needs to be given any type of knowledge or advice or wisdom about knockouts. You are 24 years old and haven't stopped an opponent since you were 20 years old. You don't know shit about getting a knockout. But your dad out here running around telling people you gonna knock out Teofimo, so maybe we'll see. But I doubt it. Because you was supposed to knock out Gamboa. That didn't happen. You was supposed to knock out Linares. That didn't happen. You was supposed to knock out Jojo Diaz. That didn't happen. Had 2 chances to knock out Kambosos. Failed. So we'll see. We see y'all praying on the week going after Teofimo. So we'll see. We'll see if you get the knockout then. But that's what I got, man. I'm out.